Creators, are you tired of spending money on games? It's expensive, right? Like buying all these games when they come out, even if you're not buying AAA titles right off the bat, you're going out there, you're dropping 10, 15, 20, $40 sometimes on these new games so that you can make the content around them, so you can stay ahead of that curve, so that you can hopefully grow your channel, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube or Trovo, wherever it is that you make stuff. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to save you money because that's what we do on this channel. So today we are doing the first video in a series on how to get free games as a content creator. Let's go. Now before we get started, you may have noticed that I'm playing video games back here, and you might be thinking to yourself, how can he be doing that when he's also talking to us right now? Well, it's because of this thing called pre-recorded content. See, this is a VOD from my Twitch channel, and if you want to check out my live gaming content, the links are in the description below. Back to the video. So the first website we're going to be talking about is called Keymailer. Now, Keymailer is the first website that I ever used as a content creator to get free games. Shout out to I am Brandon on Twitter, who is also a content creator, a partner in fact, who I believe at one time worked for Keymailer, but I saw him tweet out that they were giving away keys for Skater XL, the first game I was ever sponsored by. So I went out, I applied for it. Luckily I got it. I actually got it twice. They gave it to me on Steam and on the PS4. So shout out to those devs. But that kind of started this whole thing when I realized that I had worked hard enough and I had finally achieved to the point that I could start getting this sponsored content. And you might be thinking, okay, but what do you have to have in order to do this? And honestly, it's not nearly as crazy as you might think. We're going to talk a little bit about the website, and then we'll talk about the requirements. Let's take a look. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to keymailer.co. When you pull it up, it's just going to give you a brief description of what it is. You're going to click on sign up. You're going to enter in your information. And then once you have created your account, it's going to take you to a page where you are going to link your social media, your streaming accounts, things like that. As you can see here, I only linked a dummy YouTube account just to kind of give you an idea. But once you are in and everything is accredited, then you have just this massive list of games that you can select, and you can see each one of them just has a button where you can sign up to get a key for that. Now, these keys aren't guaranteed, so if you get denied or if you don't get an answer back, don't get discouraged. Just keep finding games that you like and keep trying to get in there. Because as you get these keys and as you start to create content around them, devs will see you as being more reliable to make that content. Just make sure that while you're doing this, you're stepping up your game as well, because the better your stuff is, the more people that watch it, the more opportunities you're going to have. So let's talk about the requirements now. Keymailer has it set up pretty simply, where in order to be able to request sponsored content through developer keys, you have to have either 250 followers on Twitch or 500 subscribers on YouTube. Honestly, I don't think that's crazy, because that gives you time to develop your content, to develop your style. I've seen plenty of streamers out there who, when they hit 50 followers so they can unlock affiliate on Twitch, still have some pretty scuffed streams. But by the time you get 250, you've kind of figured those things out. You've improved your sound, you've improved your video quality, you've learned about bitrate, you have gone through and you have built up a base. You know how to talk, you know how to keep going when people aren't even watching. You have stepped up your content through experience, and around 250 followers, I think that shows and that pays off. So having said that, what do you do if you don't have 250 followers? What if you don't have 500 subscribers? Well, as you can see on this channel, I don't have 500 YouTube subscribers. You can help out with that by clicking the subscribe button down below. But I do have a lot more than 250 Twitch followers. I've got a pretty nice setup when it comes to Twitch, and I've learned a thing or two in my multiple years of doing this so far. So if you're curious about that, what I'm going to do is just make a video for that as well. How to get to your first 250 followers, the things you can do to step up in order to get those numbers coming in, and we can get you to that as well. That way you can start doing this sponsored content. The last thing that I want to do before I go is show you that this actually does work. So as you can see here, this is a list of the games that I have received through Keymailer from developers that I have actually redeemed. Now there are some that are on this list that I rejected, and then as you see on this next list, these are the ones I've requested, and some of those have denied me, except for Excel, because I just did a Let's Play for that. The reason they denied me is because they accepted me on another website that we'll be talking about next time. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments down below, and let me know what you would like to see next outside of these free games for content creators. I do have a series planned for this. There's at least 3 more videos in this series that are going to come out, along with a video about how to get to your first 250 followers on Twitch. But what else do you want to see? Aside from the gaming content, because we're still going to do first looks, we're still going to do reviews, we're still going to do sneak peeks and directs and all those things. But I want to do content that speaks to you as well. So let me know below, and I will see you all on the next video. Have a good one.